How can I be a more assertive negotiator? It's really belief in what you're selling. If you're unsure in what you're selling and the value that you can bring them, then you're not going to be a really good negotiator. If you know that you can help them and you know you've got other options, then you'll be a lot more assertive. Also know that like being assertive is not always the best call. Like being assertive might be the right call, but don't default to assertiveness. Sometimes empathy, understanding, compassion, kindness is actually the best way to get the best deal, not just assertion. Right? The bullies don't always win. So it's having multiple cards to play in your deck, right? Were you always just compassionate? No, and I still have a lot of work to do too. I mean, what I'm saying to do is the right answer, but I'm not always great at doing it myself too, right? I've gotten better at it, but yeah, it's still hard to do if you get cut off in line at a, or when you're driving and you're rushing to get somewhere, or the elevator's super late, or whatever, right? Or somebody you think screwed you over, there's. It's just always trying to be better. I'm not great at it all the time. I don't always make myself proud, but it's always trying to do better, and I'm way better than I used to be. I never really went crazy raging on people, but to default to having compassion and trying, at least asking the question. Like even what Taylor did, I think is amazing, right? Taylor tried, ask the question, can I do this? Can I be strong enough here to handle this? And he said no. It's like, okay, perfect, no problem, right? But he asked the question and he tried. Even just that as a step is amazing, that I think most people don't do. That's how you start to train yourself. Who inspired you to be compassionate? Any specific person? I don't know. I mean, to some degree, my parents, but most of this stuff I think is coming from my videos. All the people that I profiled. I'm trying to think of who specifically talks about empathy. Gary talks about it a bunch. And then if you go to the more spiritual people, Wayne Dyer and the Dalai Lama and Tiknot and those guys, I think